My guy sold out Madison Square Garden, and it was a dream of his, and he fucking made it happen. And that's pretty good for a guy who looks like he works at Olive Garden. Please show some love to Andrew fucking Schulz.
Kevin Hart, first of all, hosting this thing, absolutely amazing. Hardest working man in Hollywood. Give it up for Kev. Kev is the hardest working man in Hollywood outside of the PR guy from Nickelodeon. Kevin Hart, or as he's known in the industry, The Rock's bottom. Kevin is best friends with The Rock. His dad was also best friends with The Rock. Crack. We could smell what he was cooking. Crack. Kevin's a superstar. The only thing you can make fun of him is for being short, but listen, there's advantages to being short. Kevin is the only black guy you can still call 3/5 a person, which is fucking awesome. Because that's what his wife took in the divorce. Guys, what a dais we have here, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. This stage has seen more head trauma than a Kennedy on the campaign trail. Speaking of brainless patriots, Tom, all your boys showed up for you. Gronk, you hunky retard, look at you. Gronk, you look like your mom fucked a Monster energy drink. I'm surprised you didn't start your set with, "Hey, you guys!" Despite coming across as a mush-brained mongoloid, Gronk actually has a New York Times best-selling book. He is the first author in history to have a ghostwriter and ghost reader. It's amazing. He can't read. He's still trying to figure out what 3/5 is. 3/5 is how much of Nikki's hand goes down her throat after a meal. Whatever you're doing, Nikki, it's working. Keep it up. Julian Edelman is here. I didn't even know that Julian was Jewish until I saw him return a kickoff for a refund. Julian is notorious for having sex with like every Jewish model on the planet, both of them. I'm joking, there's plenty of Jewish models out there, or as they call them in LA, Leo's bagel holes. Dana's here! Dana White, the greatest promoter in history. Make some noise for Dana. Dana's put more immigrants in cages than U.S. border policies. Dana is a skinhead genius. He found a way for minorities to beat each other up. Respect to Dana, though. He's a self-made man. Before the UFC, he left Boston with absolutely nothing. And that's something, Randy, you can completely relate to. Shout out to Randy coming out dressed like Bagger Vance. Someone get him out of a sand trap. I mean, Nikki's pussy, sorry. Randy is the greatest wide receiver of all time. He's also a civil rights hero. A lot of people don't know this. Randy got expelled from his high school for fighting with racists, but that did not stop him. He fought racists his entire career, and that's why he refused to win a championship for Boston. So give it up for him. You won in the long run. You beat them, okay? Randy made sure on Super Bowl Sunday in Boston, the only people celebrating a happy ending were the priests. Jeff Ross is here, roast royalty. Jeff, you remind me of the patient from the game Operation. Because every time kids touch you, you light up. There's none back there, Jeff, just sit down. It's amazing Jeff Ross is even here, actually. He's recovering from a horrible ACL injury. ACL is the only injury Gronk can spell. And speaking of things that make men limp, Nikki Glazer is here. Give it up for Nikki. A lot of people were wondering why Nikki was even on this dais, which is sexist fucking bullshit. She's absolutely hilarious. Give it up for her, man. She's absolutely hilarious. Killed it, killed it. A lot of people don't know this. Nikki has deep ties to the game of football. Not only is her face made out of pigskin, but every guy she dates bends her over and takes a hike. So she deserves to be here. Okay? People talk about Nikki's appearance, but I think we all know what matters is what's on the inside. What's on the inside is what counts. Sure, on the outside, she looks like Tiffany Trump, but on the inside, she's barren. Speaking of people that can no longer deliver, let's talk about Tom motherfucking Brady. The man in the arena, the GOAT. Tom, I know Bill Belichick showed up late, but don't worry, I'm sure he has someone secretly recording this so we can watch the whole thing later, okay? Bill has secretly filmed more guys playing for the other team than Diddy. That's your boy, Kev. A lot of tight ends turn wide receivers, if you know what I mean. Tom said that the reason he loves football is because it allows him to be his most true, authentic version of himself, hiding behind a mask, throwing things at black people. I'm kidding, he never threw to the black guys. Gronkowski, Edelman, Welker, that's not a receiving corps, that's a law firm. And with that divorce coming up, you're gonna fucking need him. Oh, that's why Dana's here, so you can learn how to fuck a Brazilian out of half their purse. Tom, you became the GOAT by being the fiercest competitor on the planet. Tom was once asked which one of his rings was his favorite, and he said, the next one. Sorry, that's a Giselle quote. My bad. Guys. Yeah, that was Giselle. That was Giselle, for sure. Tom, you remind us that no matter how big you get, how successful you are, how much you accomplish in your life, you can always end up a twice-divorced supplement salesman in Tampa, Florida. And for that, we all thank you. You are the GOAT. Thank you so much for even doing this, brother.
Andrew Schulz, worth the goddamn hype, man. You're hearing his name a lot more and more, and it's deserved. It was great. I gotta be honest, it was fucking great. Guys, don't go down. Fucking show them the love. It was great.
Andrew Cameron Schulz, born October 30th, 1983, is an American stand-up comedian, actor, and podcaster. In addition to his stand-up, he is known for his work on MTV2's Guy Code and its two spin-offs, The Flagrant Podcast with Akash Singh, and The Brilliant Idiots Podcast. Schulz's first Netflix special, Schulz Saves America, premiered on December 17, 2020. Schulz was born in New York City to Larry Schulz and Sandra Cameron. His mother, a Scottish immigrant, was a professional ballroom dancer. His father is a native New Yorker and former reporter and military veteran, born to a family from Chicago, Illinois, and is of German and Irish descent. Schulz's parents owned the Sandra Cameron Dance Center in Lower Manhattan for 3 decades. He was raised in the East Village in Lower Manhattan and attended New York City public schools, Lily Devereaux Blake Primary School and Robert F. Wagner Middle School in the Upper East Side neighborhood, and Baruch College Campus High School in Kips Bay. Schulz attended the University of California, Santa Barbara in Santa Barbara, California, from which he graduated with a Bachelor of Arts degree in psychology. Schulz began performing stand-up during college in California and continued when he returned to New York in the mid-2000s. He became a regular at the Comedy Village and went on to make his debut at the Edinburgh Comedy Festival in Edinburgh, Scotland, in 2008. In September 2017, Schulz self-released his first comedy special, 441, on YouTube. In June 2018, Schulz followed up with his debut comedy album, 551, which earned the top ranking on iTunes comedy album charts. The album went on to rank #1 on Apple Music, Google Play, and Amazon. The album went #1 on the Billboard Comedy Album charts the week of June 23, 2018. In 2021, Schulz issued a pair of streaming EPs, Views from the Sis and Brilliant Idiot, through 800-Pound Gorilla Records. On July 25, 2022, he released another special on his YouTube channel titled Infamous.